Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel, and welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. So, Petty sent me a Sphinx list after we played against Sphinxes on one of the videos for Machine Week. I played around with it a little bit, made a couple of changes. Obviously, we are playing Reasoning and Monster Gate, so this is probably going to be one of the more high-powered decks that we show on Meme Deck Monday. However, I think Sphinxes still fit the bill. And we added in some other sweet stuff like the card you see on the screen, Anti, to make it a little bit spicier. But yeah, we are playing 2 copies of the Andro Sphinx, 2 copies of Sphinx Talia, and 1 copy of Thenan. This deck is not really built to get out Thenan the Great Sphinx, so we're not really going to be focused on doing that. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen and we still get some good matches, we're just going to go with that. I'm not going to be too disappointed if it doesn't come out, but we'll give it a shot for sure. Past that, regular Reasoning Gate stuff, we've got, BLS, DMOC, Fusilier, which actually works with our skill drains really well, Jinzo, Air Knight, and Sacred Crane. Originally, I was working with 3 copies of Andro Sphinx, 3 copies of Sphinx Talia, and I didn't really have a whole lot of these other monsters to summon out. It worked game 1 a lot of the times because no one's ever going to call 10. These are all level 10s. So you would get a Sphinx on the board in game 1, and then game 2 and 3, I basically just couldn't do anything. Like, my opponents were always calling 10, and nothing was ever happening with the Reasoning. Basically, you had to have Monster Gate and hope you got to it from there. So I decided let's make the deck, at least be able to win while still playing the Sphinxes. So I cut the Sphinxes down to 2 each, and I added in like Air Knight, Parshath, Fusilier, and Sacred Crane, just so we could have some other numbers to keep the opponents honest, keep them from just calling 10 all of the time in game 2 and 3 once they know what's up. So that's kind of why the monster lineup is how it is. Past that, of course, we have 3 copies of Reasoning, 3 Monster Gate, 3 Scapegoat, and then we have 3 copies of Anti. This card I have never really played with until very, very recently when we started doing some cube drafts and I added it into the cube. I think it was actually one of the last additions into the cube. So I used this in a deck where I had the Creator, and I'm like, this card is so fun. And where else would it fit the best in a constructed deck than in a deck playing a bunch of level 10s? So I'm so excited to use this. This is going to win every time we use it, I would almost guarantee. There's no way there's another deck with a higher saturation of like big level monsters. Like, we have 5 level 10s, we've got 2 level 8s, a level 7. Anti's pretty good with all of those cards. So hoping to do some good things. Maybe we actually get a lethal off of Anti. That would be really cool. And then, just kind of staple spell and traps, staple spells. For the traps, of course, we have 2 copies of Pyramid of Light to go with our Sphinxes. Hopefully we get to leverage this a little bit. 2 skill drain, because the Sphinxes actually can't attack the turn that you play them. So skill drain really good here for trying to push through extra damage with the Sphinxes. 2 Jar of Greed, Reckless Greed, and a Ring of Destruction. For the side, we've got 3 spell cancelers for the mirror match. Vampire Lord for the grindy decks. 2 Mind Control, our 3rd copy of Giant Trunade, our MST, Brain Control, and a Lightning Vortex. Then we've got a Mirror Force, 2 copies of Compulse, and 2 copies of Royal Decree. So that's going to be the deck. Let's get to some matches. All right, we're here with match number 1. We are back to Paper Gang. Machine Week is over, though Machine Week is going to beat us in rock, paper, scissors. So that's unfortunate, but let's see if we can do some cool Sphinx things. Oh, we have an Anti here. BLS is probably big enough to make Anti work, right? Anti obviously is supposed to be used with our Sphinxes because no one else is playing level 10s, but Neo, the magic swordsman, that is not a card that I had on my bingo card for today. Oh, Reasoning. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm just going to lead on Anti and see what's up here. If we lose, we're not going to lose the BLS. This is some like level 4 vanilla monster deck, right? All right, they reveal Chaos Sorcerer. I reveal BLS. Goodbye, Chaos Sorcerer. BLS outdoing you in GOAT format once again. All right, take a nice 1,000 life points. I don't know if the opponent actually had to read that. Most of the people that I used Anti against in my testing had to read the card, which is very understandable. Anti is not a card that you see in any format ever because it's not the best card ever made, but it is a sweet one. I do like it. See what our opponent calls on reasoning here. We do have... Oh. Opponent? Oh, if we hit a Sphinx, come on. Come on, hit a Sphinx. Let's punish the skill drain. Any Sphinxes? Yes, the good one too. Andro Sphinx, come on down. And we don't have another monster in the graveyard. I understand the opponent using the skill drain there. I just think it's funny that it's only going to serve to help us here because we are also a skill drain deck and it lets our Andro Sphinx attack. Do not get to set a card on my turn, opponent. Sorry. That is not allowed. I'm going to set Ring, and do I want to set Scapegoat? I guess I could, but like, I'm not going to activate it, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just going to set the Ring and pass here. Unfortunately, with the skill drain, of course, the opponent doesn't get to take damage from the Andro Sphinx running over their monster, but totally fine here. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with the Sphinx. If this is a trap that can deal with it, obviously we're in a bad position, but if it's not, then we are good. And I think it's correct to just go ahead and... Maybe it's not. I always get the stupid Ring of Destruction timing wrong. If we pass, I'm just going to ring here. This is fine. If that exactly was Book of Moon, cool. But like, I don't think they're playing Raigeki Break or like a whole lot of chainables and stuff. And if it was something that could have removed the Andro Sphinx, I think they would have used it in the battle phase there. So I think we were safe to just go ahead and ring. But here, I think we want our Mirror Force. Brain Control seems okay. Actually, Vampire Lord seems all right in this matchup. It's kind of here for like the Warrior-y matchup, something like that. And that could apply here. We don't want skill drains. We'll let the opponent flip the skill drains for us. How about that? And I think I'll just get rid of a Jar of Greed. Do I need to take out... I guess I could take out this Air Knight. Air Knight's not great here. And what are the chances they're playing like King Tiger or something? They very well could. I'll bring in Lightning Vortex. And if I see the King Tiger, then maybe I bring in the Compulses as well. But I think this is fine. See if we can pick up a match with this. We did get a kill with the Andro Sphinx. We haven't done anything... okay, never mind. We got to use Andro Sphinx and Anti, so we've done the cool things. I'm happy. Jinzo, oh, this hand's not great. I guess I probably do need to Heavy Storm because my opponent has like their entire engine online here. The only question is, do I summon Facilier? I think the answer is no. Summoning it, like, it's not going to be able to run over whatever this is, right? But I am just going to go ahead and Heavy Storm, and we can leave the Facilier in a hand in case we draw into a Monster Gate or something like that. You generally don't want to Heavy Storm until, like, you've got a play to go with what you're doing, but just the fact that my opponent has Heart of the Underdog on the board, I think, makes it totally safe. Yeah, Facilier can't attack over Guardian of the Throne Room. This is awesome. And, oh, Snatch Steal? Into Jinzo? Don't mind if I do. All right, well, give me your Neo the Magic Swordsman. No, not Book of Moon. Can Facilier... I didn't even see its defense. I need to look that up. Okay, Facilier can attack over it. I probably need to do that, actually, just to save life points here, right? Yeah. So let's just summon out Facilier. We'll attack over the Swordsman. So the opponent is playing Book of Moon. Noted. Set my Defusion as a potential bluff or something here. Reasoning Gate does play Mirror Force or something like that, but the opponent is just going to completely disregard it, which also makes sense to me. And we are going to take a beating this turn. All right, Reasoning off the top. Okay. Punished. Well, were we actually punished? We would have taken an extra 31. No, we would have died had we not played the Facilier and attacked over the Neo. So I guess we weren't actually punished. I'm going to set the Monster Gate and make the opponent attack. But I believe, yeah, we're just going to die here. Okay, sure. I think we just run it back, right? Maybe Air Knight's better than I think. They're not playing like a whole bunch of like 19... I don't know. Like they're playing Archfiend Soldier. They probably have Insect Knight and stuff in there too. Though if we're playing Neo the Magic Swordsman and Protector or the Guardian of the Throne Room thing, maybe we're just going for sweetness value. I don't know. I don't think I really need it. Let's just run this back and, you know, hope to get a better hand that can actually do some stuff. Okay. I mean, this hand does some stuff, right? We're gonna lead on Pot of Greed. I don't want to do too much on turn one. As I was gonna say before I saw this nice little Pyramid of Light over here. Ante? Oh yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of Facilier, and I'm just gonna get rid of Monster Reincarnation. Man, this is where I would love to have the skill drains, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's play Ante. And this is my choice. I meant to set it, but you know, here's my Andro Sphinx. All right, opponent loses a Book of Moon. Very nice. I'm gonna set Pyramid of Light. Am I gonna set Scapegoat? I guess I could. No, there's no reason to play that out because like I just want to use my Pyramid of Light unless the opponent has like exactly MST or Breaker or something. I don't know. Let's just set the Scapegoat. Sure, we'll play around MST Breaker. If the opponent has Heavy, we can flip up. Damn it all. Okay. All right. We'll flip up our Scapegoats. No justice in the world. Pyramid of Light's gone. That's fine. We have Premature Burial for Facilier. Maybe that'll get us there. I just wanted to summon my Sphinx's opponent. Is that is that too much to ask? We do still have another Pyramid of Light in the deck, so we're not totally. Oh, all right. Opponent got us good, I guess. I didn't play around Heavy Storm Lightning Vortex. My bad. Oh, they are playing Raigeki Break. Okay. Into Archfiend Soldier. And Heart of the Underdog, okay. Another Ante, all right. Well, we're going to take out that last card in their hand. Reveal my Andro Sphinx again. BLS, let's go. The best Ante of all time. All right. Okay. Let's snatch steal this Archfiend Soldier, which is like the best target in their deck to take. And I'm just going to go ahead and Premature Burial back the Facilier, which is going to be full power. We might just win this game here. Now the question is, do I want to summon Andro Sphinx? Because I could tribute both of these. I think not, right? Because I think I have a better chance of like just being able to attack over their monster with Archfiend Soldier and then attacking with this. And like, even though Andro Sphinx deals damage with its effect, it's not going to be dealing 1300, right? I'll just pass the turn, and hopefully Heart of the Underdog doesn't just like go off here. X-Head Cannon, okay. All right, looks like yeah, let's go. Okay, we haven't summoned Thien in the Great Sphinx, but we did get a kill with Andro Sphinx, and we got to see the power of Ante. So, pretty nice one. But yeah, let's get another. All right, match number 2, Sphinx Gate. All right, justice for Paper Gang. We got a little bit of justice for Pyramid of Light in that last match. Let's see if we can get even more. Any Pyramid of Lights with some Sphinxes in our opener? We've got a Sphinx. Yeah, I mean, this hand's not bad. I think we're just going to set Scapegoat and pass. No reason to throw off Reasoning on turn 1. I guess we actually do have more reason to throw off Reasoning turn 1 in this deck because our Sphinxes can't attack the turn that they're summoned. Opponent's playing a modified deck? Okay. Pot of Greed. Okay. What else do you have to follow that up? Thank you. I don't remember running the Mechanical Chaser modified deck, but maybe I did at some point. I remember, well, Infusion's Cap has done like all of the modified GOAT decks that you could ever think of, so, but I do specifically remember there being a machine one. Pyramid of Light. Okay, well that's good for Artelia. That's for sure. Do we want to lead on Heavy Storm? I think the answer might be yes. Protects our Reasoning play. And like once we get this Pyramid of Light on the board, we're not going to want to Heavy Storm. So yeah, let's just throw down this Reasoning. And we'll see if the opponent knows the technology. Do we call 10? 2? Oh, they think we're still on Stein. We are not on Stein. Well, that gives it up. We're on Sphinxes here. Jinzo? Okay. Jinzo's pretty good. Jinzo, though, a non-bow with Pyramid of Light, so that's kind of unfortunate. We could turn on our Pyramid of Light by... Oh, wait, no, just leave the Jinzo on the field. Sack it next turn for the Air Knight? Yeah, maybe our opponent doesn't set as much. This gets in more damage. Like, we don't get a draw for the Air Knight, but that's totally fine, right? And then Hold on. Did we have... We could have summoned out BLS there, too. No, we didn't have lethal. All right. Well, next turn, maybe we... we'll see what the opponent has. We've done 1150, 4150. But yeah, we definitely didn't have lethal. I didn't think that played through, though. There was a chance that we could have summoned out the BLS there. That is for sure. And now... we can summon out Sphinx Talia, but our opponent has a face-down monster. Yeah, you know what? We don't really need to put the BLS on the board, right? Right? Yeah, let's sack the Jinzo. Let's do some fun stuff here. We'll bring out the Air Knight. We'll activate Pyramid of Light. I guess we're not really... Yeah, it's fine. We don't really have a reason to play around Sasuke here. I guess I should have technically done this in main phase 2 to play around Night Assailant or something here. But that's all right. We get in there, okay. Opponent takes some damage. We get a draw. I didn't think there was a Night Assailant because it looks like we're just playing against machines, but hopefully there's no tribe because I did learn in some of my practice matches that the Sphinxes are beast too, and tribe takes out the goats and the Sphinxes. And it's just kind of a blowout, right? Unfortunately, we don't get to summon the Thean in this game because it is in the graveyard. I guess we could pick up a monster reincarnation. We would still have to pick up an Andro Sphinx as well and clear space for it. But let's see what the opponent's up to. They do have Dark Light in the graveyard. So BLS coming down here would be pretty good for them. Okay, snatch the Air Knight. All right. Attacking over a token opponent is giving me some field space, which could be good depending on what we draw here. Okay, no follow-up play. We are going to lose 1900. The opponent gets an extra draw. That's totally fine. We can snatch steal this Air Knight back if we want to. We can summon out BLS. We can do a whole lot of stuff here. The only thing I don't want to do is Giant Trinade. Unless we draw... No! No! Did they draw that off the Air Knight? Please don't tell me they drew that off the Air Knight. That'd be rude. Oh, man. That's okay. It's okay. Now we can Giant Trinade. Do we have lethal here? We get the Air Knight back. Let's see. We get the Air Knight back. Oh, wait, we have anti too. So our opponent's basically at like 60-50, so they take 4,400. Yeah. Yeah, let's... Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get an anti-kill here. Play anti. Face down is my choice. Yeah, read up, opponent. Read up. Think we may have it here with the anti-burn? Unless the opponent reveals a BLS as well, which is totally possible. Like, maybe there's a chance they didn't want to go in. There's definitely a chance they could have a BLS and they didn't want to go in on the play, but given a big think here, I just realized the opponent's name is Wanson and Wanson, and that's funny as hell. All right, BLS is my choice. Mechanical Chaser to the graveyard. BLS to hand. Let's go ahead and throw down this Giant Trinade here. Pick up the Pyramid of Light. I'll take that Air Knight back, please. And I will summon out my BLS. Let's get rid of Jinzo. Let's get rid of Sphinx Talia. Doesn't really matter. As long as there's a Dark in the Light, we're good here. And any Kuribo dodges. It appears so. And then Air Knight is going to get on there for lethal. We got an anti-lethal. So it's sort of an anti-lethal. Obviously, we had to use it first because we needed the BLS on the board. But, you know, we'll count it. We'll count it. Here, I think we probably want the Mirror Force. I guess we could bring in the Lightning Vortex as well. I don't really feel the need to bring in a whole lot of this other stuff. Skill Drain seems pretty poor here. So I guess we're just going to cut those and call it a day. I guess we could bring in Brain Control. Like the opponent's going to be summoning face up a lot, right? Let's just get rid of a Jar of Greed. Oh, the opponent had a BLS in hand, but they thought it was going to be a Sphinx. Let's go. The anti-mind games are real. That's awesome. They didn't want to lose their BLS because of the Sphinx. Ah, this is peak Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, let's call the sighting good and see if we can take down this game 2 here. All right, game 2. We haven't summoned Thean. I'm not like I said, I'm not sold that we have to do that. I realize that's kind of hard to pull off, but we've done some really cool stuff with this deck so far. Opponent leading on Graceful Charity. I would love a Pyramid of Light here. We have gotten to summon one Sphinx off of Pyramid of Light, so that's cool, but we've got both of them in our hand now. Can we just get that Pyramid of Light, please? We do have Monster Gate with Scapegoat as well, so this is also just like a reasonably good hand, but would love to see some antis. Pyramid of Light would be great again. Opponent actually left in their Trunades, which is interesting. Maybe they're worried about Decree or something. We've got the boys. The boys all here. Talia is probably not a boy, but we've got the Sphinx package. It's all here. But I think, yeah, we're just gonna set Jar of Greed and set Scapegoat and pass the turn. See what the opponent's got for us here. Deco, all right. Yep, you get a draw. I'm gonna get an extra draw for my Jar of Greed. Okay. I'm gonna take the 1400. We're not like super worried about our life total since there's no Cyberstein in the deck. So I want to make sure I don't run my Scapegoats out into a tribe here. Some lag going on Dueling Book today. All right, well, God, come on. Pyramid of Light, come on. Off of this Jar of Greed. All right, draw, Scapegoat. Not quite Pyramid of Light, but let's just go ahead and Monster Gate here. We only have one more Sphinx that we can hit. Air Knight's not bad. See if it can stick. And let's just attack into this Deco. This is one of those games where it's just like, I mean, we're bricked up on Sphinxes. We'll just kind of hope that everything works out. Oh? Graceful Charity? Come on. Pyramid of Light? Pyramid of Light would go so hard here. Ante? Ante goes hard here too. Okay, another Monster Gate's not terrible. I think I'm just going to get rid of Scapegoat. And I'm going to get rid of Sphinx Talia. I want to keep the Theonin around. There's still a chance that we can draw into the Pyramid of Light, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and activate Ante. And yeah, well, the face down is my choice. If they Solemn Judgment, you know, that's fine. All right, Mechanical Chaser again. This time it is a Sphinx opponent, so if you had that BLS in hand, a fine choice. I think I'm going to hold off on the Monster Gate here. And yeah, we'll just pass the turn. We can Monster Gate on the next turn. Still a good shot to get to a Pyramid of Light here. We've got 2 in our deck. Mathematically, we're guaranteed 1 in the next 6 cards, right? That's how math and RNG work out. It's all based on probability, and you will get there 100% of the time. All right, so we just have Darks in the graveyard. So not worried about a BLS here at all. But, you know, obviously we can't really protect our plays from anything. We've just got the Sphinxes here. And we've got this, I guess Monster Gate could lead to a Jinzo or something. Okay, just a face down monster. I'm not too worried about that one. Reckless Greed. Okay, that's fine. The opponent had both of these back row last time and they didn't do anything to the Air Knight at all. So yeah, I'm just going to run out this Monster Gate. I think that's fine. We're just going to kind of read that those aren't doing much. Yeah, it could be a Solemn Judgment. That's totally possible. Judgment's kind of dangerous for the opponent though, right? All right, it's going to work out. Andro Sphinx. All right. I'm just going to special summon it in defense, just in case there's a Mirror Force and the opponent was like hoping to get extra value off of it. I think that's totally fair, but I do think a Solemn Judgment's probably back there. And Andro Sphinx can't attack this turn anyway, so let's just attack him with the Air Knight. X Head Cannon, all right. Yep. Get another draw. What are we getting here? Oh, Heavy Storm. That's a good one. Don't think I need to play it this turn, but we'll just set the Reckless Greed, and we will pass it on over. All right. Well, we may not be getting to Pyramid of Light here, even though, you know, my mathematical probability says it will be the next card we draw. But we may be picking up another win here with the Sphinxes. And this has been a fun as hell match, too. See what the opponent's got for us here. Having a big think. If I draw Pyramid of Light, well, I don't even have the room to do everything. I may just wait. I may just wait on it because there's a chance we could throw Theonin down, just like completely throw this game away, potentially, to do cool things. Well, if we think the opponent has a Judgment back there, then the heavy play on Pyramid of Light's not going to do it anyway, right? Dust Tornado? Yeah, I'll activate in response. Think the opponent may have like a BLS or something here. Okay, well, not great, but like if the opponent does have a BLS, yeah, we've got Snatch still back up. I think we're totally fine. Oh, Sork. Oh, that's fine. Who cares? Yeah, we lose the Andro Sphinx. We can get it back with Defusion, which is kind of funny. But do we have lethal? Not quite. Yeah, not quite. So we'll draw. It's 1 of 2 on the Reckless Greed. Oh, no. If we defusion, we definitely don't win because they get their stuff back too. So do we think that's a Solemn Judgment? Because I think it is. Oh, no. I wasn't doing Dimension Fusion. I was doing Snatch Steal stuff. So if we Snatch Steal, it's 42 plus 14. Yeah, not quite lethal. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and Heavy Storm. Yep, it is a Solemn Judgment. Yeah, and we needed to clear that out of the way. So, like, we can't really worry about an opponent's follow-up play here. We do get a draw off of this Air Knight, which is pretty nice. Vortex, okay, okay. Vortex is not bad here at all. Let's just pass the turn. But yeah, we can't really worry about an opponent's follow-up play, because if we don't get that Snatch Steal off on the Chaos Sorcerer, we just lose, because then we have nothing. But so even if there's like a BLS here, if they like attack over Air Knight, attack over Chaos Sorcerer, we can just Lightning Vortex and attack in with, oh no, Facilier is not lethal. That's funny. Okay. I guess, like, I could have attacked with Chaos Sorcerer and Air Knight and then tributed for Facilier, but there's no way that that's good, right? I could have tributed for a Sphinx, but Okay, Brain Control, the Air Knight, all right. We're digging over there. So we're guaranteed to get the Air Knight back? That's pretty good. Oh no, Limiter? Do we, okay. Are we doing this just to take out the Chaos Sorcerer? Are we hoping for another limiter off the top? Oh, we're going after this. No, we have another? $7,200 minus 1,400 is 5,800. Yeah, we're dead. Oh no. Well, I didn't think I was going to lose that one. Holy crap. That was pretty bad. I mean, we've got more chances to do Pyramid of Light stuff, right? Do we want this Giant Trunade? Our opponent is playing Solemn Judgment. Giant Trunade is just really good against like the Judgment decks, right? What would we really want to cut though? I really like all these cards. Maybe we do just cut the Vortex. I could see that. Yeah, let's just bring in the Giant Trunade, help fight against Solemns. We didn't see a King Tiger. There's likely, it's probably not going to be over there at this point. But that was just kind of a hedge. But yeah, let's see if we can pick up this game 3. Maybe we do draw the Pyramid of Light now. No, but we do have a Reasoning and Monster Gate to go along with a Heavy Storm. Okay, I can't really complain about this hand, but I could lead on Reasoning. I did say that like there's a bigger chance of it being right in this deck because we have the Sphinxes. Generally, you don't want to lead on Reasoning, but I also do have a Heavy Storm to like follow up against a Snatch Steal or something like that. I don't hate it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and Reasoning just because of the Sphinxes. The opponent does know that we are playing the Sphinxes now, so maybe they do call 10. They call 2. Well, there's still no Cyberstein in our deck. Okay, yeah. We did hit a Sphinx, so that works out. We'll just put that on the board. We'll pass the turn. We've got Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade. We've got Snatch Steal for a Monster Gate. Feeling pretty good about this one. There's a chance we could just win on the next turn if the opponent like flips a Solemn Judgment or something. Yep, Graceful Charity's all right. X Headcanon, okay. And what else we discarding? Gigante Trunade, okay. Cool. Seeing the Trunade was also a reason that I didn't want to bring in the Royal Decrees. Rather just bring in a third Giant Trunade instead for this game. Snatch Steal on my Sphinx. That's fine. Like I said, this was kind of calculated. If they have that, cool. I've got a Heavy Storm follow-up. Hopefully I'm not dead to double limiter here. Take my 1850. No play. Okay. So we'll gain 1,000. How do I want to do this here? Telia is only going to be dealing an extra 400 damage with the effect, so I could just Monster Gate off the Mechanical Chaser and see what I get. Maybe we leave the Telia on the board instead of using the Heavy Storm here. I don't hate that, actually. Yeah, let's just Snatch Steal the Chaser and Monster Gate it off. This is a very aggressive play, but this is what we're here for. Okay, Jinzo. Jinzo's pretty good. Now I will just Heavy Storm, and I'll grab my Telia back. And we will get in there. The opponent is rolled up for BLS. But this is fine. We are also rolled up for BLS follow-up, assuming they attack with it. We'll see what happens here. It did take a super aggressive line there, but might pay off for us here. What do you got, opponent? I guess even if I like didn't go for that line, say I just like heavy storm to get my Talia back, attack over Mechanical Chaser. The opponent takes some damage, and then, I mean, they can still follow up with BLS, and then we still lose everything, because then we can't even Monster Gate. Okay. Summon out a Chaser, Limiter, okay. Yeah. Oh no. This is enough to kill. Do we have another Limiter again? Opponent, it's not okay. You can't keep doing this. All right. We're out of here. We'll give him the GGs. Yeah, that's unfortunately we're not gonna win against like double limiter like that, right? I think this play, yeah. So that's gonna be it. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take down the second match with Sphinxes, but sometimes that's just how it is. We got to do a lot of cool stuff in this. So I'm pretty happy with it. We got that anti-kill. We got to do some really cool stuff. We got to summon the Sphinxes. We didn't get to summon Theanin, but that's okay. But yeah, that's going to be Meme Deck Monday. Hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.